Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dork Tales, where today we have gathered for Scarlands, Cities and Dust, Episode 2, in the footsteps of the Flayed God. When last we met, our adventurers came across someone who was in dire straits. They looked like they were on the verge of dying next to an oasis, or what they thought was an oasis. Quickly, the adventurers realized that this was in fact an illusion being created by a sand masker, a very large sort of scorpid creature that has the upper torso of a humanoid, possibly an elf, and accompanied by a handful of very stubborn giant scorpions. This sand masker attacked and was eventually deftly dispatched by the group, along with the majority of those giant scorpions. A few of them did make it.
I murdered them.
Yes, I'm murdered by Oonar's screaming stream of pestilence, I guess you might say, right? There's bugs that fly out of your mouth.
You mean my bug friends?
Yes, exactly that. Precisely that thing. Hey, we got a Kal just appeared. Look at that. So, yeah, that was kind of where we parked. The party then went to kind of try to interact with this orc who lay dying, and they weren't unable to save him, but they were able to get a map from him, and his last words indicated that this map would lead to something called the ritual. Let's see. I sure had a note right in front of me, and now it's gone. The a true ritual called Restore the Land. True rituals in the world of Scarlands are these means by which you can access massive power. This allows you to perform feats of magic like raising a castle to the sky so it will fly forever, or raising an army of undead all at once. And this true ritual that supposedly the map that they found on Zorlung will lead them to is called Restore the Land. Correct me if I'm wrong, none of you got the check to know exactly what that true ritual does. Is that correct?
No, I don't believe so.
Well, I happen to be a scholar. No, I didn't get shit.
Beautiful. Just making sure I'm not missing the plot completely. So when we ended the session, everybody was sort of discussing what the next plan was going to be. So we will open this session with our folks at camp, and we'll figure out which direction they were headed. That was really kind of the question. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and meet our players. In no particular order, let's go ahead and kick it off. If you would, Dixie, please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, anything you'd care to promote.
Hi, I'm Dixie Cochran, she, her. I am playing Oonar, also she, her. I work at Onyx Path Publishing. I hang out with Travis a lot on Mondays during the meeting. You know, it's fun. Developing some books. We are on our last 24 hours of the Curseborn Player's Guide. So if you're watching this live, go check out that Kickstarter. It ends tomorrow at around, I think, 1 or 2. Usually 2. And Oonar is a Pateran. She's a cool bat lady. And she shoots bugs and has bug friends. I made her really weird on purpose.
She is wonderful, and I adore her. Next up, speaking of wonderful folk that are with us, if you would please, Stuart, give us your details, who you are, what you do.
Are you going to get around to somebody at the end who isn't wonderful? Like, are you going to designate a person in this chat that's not wonderful?
Usually what I do is I try to find one word that somebody had said that I can pretend is a segue. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that leads to some glorious comedy every once in a while.
I too am a glorious comedy.
That's my secret cap. I'm always looking for a segue. So Stuart, please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, anything you'd like to promote.
My name is Stuart Phoenix. I am playing Hobae Isafed. He is a Ubuntu, which is basically a desert halfling, if you will. I have nothing to promote, for I am not promoted.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And that brings us around to someone I'm certain has something to promote. Natasha, if you would, please.
Hello everyone, my name's Natasha. You can find me here on Twitch at Natasha Tuskovich Designs and elsewhere on the internet. I am also running a Kickstarter this month for a game called Witch's Path. I'll post a link in the chat and go check it out. It's fully funded. It's about witches and magic. It's really cool. Other than that, today I am playing Ssuya, who is a snake lady. My pronouns are she, any, her pronouns are she, her. And yeah, she is from the... she has a background in the I don't remember what it's called, but like the death place. So she's very a little bit weird about things like mortality and people dying, and it's going to be fun.
Yes. Holofaust is a lovely city full of lovely people who specialize in necromancy. They use necromancy as a public service. All their, sanitation is handled by necromancy. All of their defense is handled by necromancy. It's a lovely place if you can handle being surrounded by corpses constantly. And speaking of someone I know can handle being surrounded by corpses constantly, Kal, your pertinence, please.
That's right. I was a grave digger for one summer.
Is that true?
Geez. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a grave digger,
Oh, hey, now.
but
You can't make a reference until 2029 when the debt to society is paid.
All right. It was good work because you just kind of just did a thing and didn't have to talk to anybody. Also, your arms got big. Hello, my name is Kal. I'm usually Neo Kal in the Twitch chat and in the TikToks. Other than Dork Tales and some Onyx Path games, what do I do? I've got if you like Beast Wars, go check out Too Much Energon. That was
if you don't like Beast Wars, check it out and you will.
If you don't like Beast Wars, check out the ongoing podcast I'm in, the Lasercomb podcast, where we just watched the Blade TV show, which I didn't know existed.
I didn't know that existed. That's wild.
I don't think it lasted long.
I would imagine
It
not.
certainly didn't. And as for the game itself and myself, I use he, him pronouns. So does Moose. And I'm excited to explore the deserts and not die.
And we are excited to have you. And speaking of excitement personified. Kelly, please, your pertinent details.
I don't know. Hey, everybody, I'm Kelly. I'm normally in that chair, but now I'm in this chair, which is actually a different chair than the last game. I'm excited to be here because today I get to play Fabulosa, who is a Hollow Legionnaire. So I was going to say Hollow Knight, but that's a different thing. Hollow Legionnaire, which is basically a ghost in a suit of armor, but a tangible ghost with feelings.
Indeed. And I would like to point out, if you're interested, if you like the Hollow Legionnaires, you want to learn more about them, I actually previewed them in the public post on the Kickstarter today, so you can go look at them and see their stats and see a little bit about them.
They are really cool. They were like when you were telling me about Scarred Lands, they were the first thing that jumped out at me, not just because they're big blue people, but like it's a cool idea. But anyway, I use he and him. She uses she and her, and she is based off of Philomena Kunk, because I wanted to play a really dumb bunny, but with strange insights. And I'm very excited. I have nothing to pitch at the moment. I'm working on a bunch of cool projects that I'll tell you about next month. But actually, you know what I do? I do have one thing, and that is, I think everybody here, is going to be returning next Friday. So we're actually back next Thursday from our Scardlands, but on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all of us are going to be sprinkled like oh so many like I guess sprinkles on top of the delicious Sunday that is Extra Life, a charity fundraising event that we are running to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. That is going to be running from 8 a.m. on Friday until the wee hours of the morning on Saturday, and then it's going to start at 8 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. We're running 14 games over 3 days to raise money. You come, you donate stuff, you can affect the games, or you just hang out and watch as we play a bunch of stuff. Travis is going to be running some Old World of Darkness stuff. Tasha is going to be running some things with pirates. Kal is running...
We got some comedy pirates.
Kal is running a Dungeons and Dragons dating sim. It's going to be great. I'm not running a damn thing. I'm just putting on a bunch of costumes and playing. So,
And
Which
for
is
those of you who live on my coast, that's 11 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, it is.
That
Yeah, sorry. That was
every day. So
8 a.m. Pacific. So, yeah, you get to sleep in if you're over by Dixie.
Indeed. And it's going to be a hoot. I'm looking forward very much to running a V20 Sabbat story that's going to start off with everybody crawling out of a mass grave. Should be a good time.
I think what's fun is
not
that
in
so
that
far, I've got 0 details about either of the games I'm in, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm going to go
Rock and roll. You will. We around these parts we throw a plane or throw ourselves off the edge of a cliff and build a plane on the way down.
That's true.
I'm fine with that for a one shot.
So,
like
yeah,
last
hey.
time when Kelly had to run something that he was not prepared for at all.
Yeah, I had 5 minutes notice. That was great. I actually just put that video up last week.
That was really fun.
The
I
emergency
should give my
one
player's
shot.
character sheet, shouldn't I?
You probably should.
I might appreciate that actually.
Never a bad idea if you're meant to be distributing those to be doing those. But yeah, I certainly hope to see everybody here next weekend for sure. But that said, let's shift our attention to the continent of Asherak, where our heroes have continued on their journey and have now found a place to make camp. The first question that I would like to resolve, and you can feel free to discuss this in character, out of character, however you feel best to address it, is were you going to head back to meet up with your contact in Tukulti's tier first and deliver the item that you had been sent out to retrieve, or were you going to follow this map first and then circle back and go deal with your contact?
What did the map lead to again?
The map,
like a new town or something, right?
it leads to the ruins of an ancient city known as the City of Petals. You all, I
In
believe,
character, I think the ruins aren't going anywhere. I'd like to go see my friend.
not a bad call. I do think you believe, as far as I believe, if I recall properly, you did suss out last session that the City of Petals was a place that was known for its libraries, that it had worshipped the goddess of Imatuk, who is a goddess of like knowledge and magic, and that yeah. So your vote was that the ruins aren't going anywhere. Did any of you have a different perspective on that, or are you all content with heading back to Tukulti's tier?
I think Oonar would say, hear me out though. I could keep using this really cool ring until we give it back.
This is true. You could use that ring. It's pretty cool. Wait, is it cool? Is it cold to the touch?
No. Well, I mean, if I don't wear it, it's metal. But if I'm wearing it, it's body heat adjacent.
It's a ring of body heat, then. Interesting. Why would you need that in the desert?
That's not what it is. It's a magic ring. It gives me magic things.
Like body heat. Understood.
Yes, I suppose you wouldn't have any body heat, would you?
Myself? I barely have a body.
What if we put the ring on you? Would you get body heat?
No, these are my spell points.
There's only one
It's
way to
also
find
her
out.
body heat.
All valid observations. So I'm not hearing any argument against the return back to Tukulti's tier plan.
I mean, Oonar wants to go to the ruins first while she's.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah, I am hearing that argument. So yes, please let's talk about it. I got entirely sidetracked by the sidetrack conversation.
If we're going to have an adventure, it would be useful if I could be more powerful.
That's a good argument.
Going to have an adventure, it would be useful if I wasn't on the brink of death.
What would happen to you?
Moose is
You
gonna
were
turn
there.
and look at and look at her, and like, you know, like he's got bandages like across his maw, and like one of his arms dislocated, and
Yeah, he's beat to snot.
Oh.
And you do know that you're likely to be able to access healing back at the town. That said, if any of you has the healing power, you can attempt a greater healing check.
Oh, I tried to heal the corpse. I didn't try to heal any party members. Does anyone need any healing? I'm so good at this.
wait, we've been traveling for 9 months and you've been able to heal?
I mean, I guess. If you really need it.
So because this wound is
mean
more than
large.
an hour old, you need to use greater healing, which means that you need to spend an additional 10 power points to activate the spell.
How many power points do I have?
I think we each
That's
have
an
10.
excellent question. Yeah, what's your arcane background?
Where does that live?
Should be on your in your edges, I believe.
Edges. Oh, edges, arcane background, magic.
Yep. So with arcane background magic, I can talk today. You might start with a little bit more. PowerPoints was. Nope, you start with 10. So you would effectively need to be able to generate additional power points in order to cast greater healing.
I'm feeling like there's a town that way.
Alternatively,
Theoretically, there's a town any direction if you go that way far enough. Or at least in a corkscrew pattern.
Not if you go up or down.
What about... Wait,
If
don't
you go down far enough. Actually, I don't know in this world.
Do your people not build sky cities?
What would hold them up?
Clouds.
Trees,
Clouds.
Clouds don't hold anything up.
cliffs.
What? A cliff isn't the sky.
The cliffs
But
are in the sky. High ones are.
Oh.
Not in the sky.
Trees are in the sky, though.
Trees are in the sky. Well,
Trees are on the ground.
actually, you know what? I haven't seen a
The
tree.
tops of them.
I've only seen trees in stories. Looks around the desert.
There aren't trees where
There
you
were
come
trees
from?
in that mirage we saw.
Oh, the Gleaming
There are
Valley has
trees
loads of trees. I just mean inside of the Scarlands. Do you think they call it the Scarlands anyway? Probably the Scars.
Gather around and I'll tell you a story about why they're called the Scarred Lands.
Ooh.
if you would like, I will allow you to make a natural healing roll, Moose. This would be a vigor roll.
I mean, if you really need extra power to heal him, I guess you can use my ring. It has 7 power points in it right now, so it'll give you a grand total of 17. Would that work, Natasha?
I think so. How do I do that?
So yeah, effectively, if you're just using the ring long enough to get those extra power points, you reduce yourself to 0 power points. You would reduce the ring by whatever the cost of the healing power is. Should have a cost listed on your sheet. I believe it's 2, but I could be wrong.
Where am I looking? I've got healing D8.
No, there should be powers.
Powers
listed on your-
healing. Okay.
Or are you just using the healing skill? Because that's
I
totally
don't know.
different.
What should I use?
If you have the healing power, that would be
Yeah, I
your
have the healing
only
power.
real way of doing it. Yeah, so there should be
Well,
a
why am
cost
I spending my power points and the ring's power points?
because it costs more than 10 power points to cast it. It costs 13.
Oh, it
But
costs more than 10, so I couldn't do it anyways.
Because you have to use the greater healing aspect. There's what's called Savage Worlds has what's called the golden hour. So if you treat a wound within an hour of when that wound is received, you can use magic on it just fine. You can use first aid on it just fine. Anything after that first
I
hour.
don't know if I'm okay being down to like 4 or 3 power points, and we haven't even started anything.
Don't we
here.
regain them after we sleep?
You regain
but
actually you
You're
regain
not
Your
going
power
to
is
the
more
town?
important than my health.
you regain 5 power points per hour that you're not actively doing anything. So if you're just sitting
Okay,
around
so
for
how
2
long is
hours,
it going to
you
take us to
get
walk there? A couple hours?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, if that. So I mean, like, realistically, it's not like it's not like in Dungeons and Dragons where like you have to you're just out of points until the next day. It's like I need to take a breather and then you get your power points back. So
We'll slither our way through the desert and catch up.
so then that will ultimately wind up costing from the ring. You'll be paying. Forgive me, healing is a word that appears in here a lot. Yeah, you'll be paying 3 points out of the ring, effectively. So go ahead and make your arcane skill check if you don't mind. And I believe that should be spellcasting for you.
What do I roll?
Your spellcasting. There should be a cast button next to your power. I don't know if it's been set up to use the proper
Wait,
skill.
did it go
though.
through? Is that what it is?
Yep. Well, yeah, it rolled. It rolled it unskilled, but that's okay. We can fix that in a moment because your wild die is enough to get a raise. So that means that you will heal 2 wounds. And I'll go in and fix your thing so it rolls the right thing when you click the thing. So short story long, Moose, you're able to heal 2 wounds. Does that bring you completely healed, or are you still carrying any damage or fatigue?
It does completely heal me.
Glorious.
I had 3 wounds, but I was able to like shake one off or
Correct.
recover at some point.
Yep, that makes sense. All right.
Just based on the sounds coming from Kelly, I feel like he went off to have an argument with his vacuum.
I believe so.
Sorry,
Does
my
anyone
dog
else-
is drinking water very loudly.
All good. So now you don't need to worry about going back to get Moose any medical attention. You have a little bit less left in that ring, but there are still some power points hanging out in there.
Doesn't it? Didn't he say that the ring refreshes like every?
The ring refreshes at sunset, I believe.
Where
Yeah,
are
so-
my power points listed on the sheet?
Should be above your powers. There should be an AB. Should
Oh,
say
okay, so I
AB1.
should fill those in.
Yep, there should be. Yeah, it should be 10 max, and then right now you're at 0. But if you all, I'm going to assume that you all are going to camp overnight before you head to either one of those places, because
Yes.
it's been a long day and you've had a fight.
I love camping.
So you will wake up fully charged of power points. You're right, Dixie. The power points do recharge on the ring. So with all of those factors in play, do we still want to head back to the town, or do we want to do as Oonar suggests and keep going into the ruins first?
I have woken up ready for books.
Right on.
We
Wait,
go.
all
So-
fine with that?
wait.
Sorry.
I thought we were going into danger. You never mentioned anything about books.
did mention
they might be
books.
protected.
What's the difference?
We said it was libraries. Libraries contain books.
I thought
There could be
libraries were where you went to. No, that's a brothel. My bad.
And also, books can be dangerous.
Sorry, I get the two mixed up because there's always a hand up a spine. Anyway,
You're weird,
Thank you.
says the 4.5 foot tall, bad faced person.
Precisely.
All right, Ssuya's packed up and ready to go.
All right.
Fabulosa is basically a hermit crab, so let's go.
So taking things
So
in
does
the other
everyone start
direction.
walking into opposite directions.
No, I'm going the other way. I'm saying at this point, I'm not hearing any ongoing argument to go back to meet with your contact. So I'm going to assume that you are heading towards the ruins.
Right, because I think if we go back later with more treasure, maybe we can get more money.
Or just keep
Plus,
the
you
treasure.
get to keep the ring.
Or treasure.
Or books.
I do like books.
I mean, that's fair.
Books can be treasure. Books can be many
Exactly.
things.
Books can be enemies. Lovers.
Yes.
Friends, rivals. Inside
I
of a
loved
book.
a book once.
In that case,
Lovers.
Wait.
you all begin making your way through the desert.
Fabulosa's confused again about the brothel.
That's fair. We're going to
Or
shuffle the
less
deck,
confused.
That's not a
and we are
book,
going
Mark.
to, as you are off moving around, we're going to have ourselves a little travel encounter.
Does the
See what
screen shake? And
happens.
it's like...
Exactly that, yes.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
There's a wipe that starts in from the outside and goes all the way in. As it goes.
Yeah, you
Is
start
that-
hearing dun, 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 dun.
How about another random battle sequence, Cloud?
Right. We have drawn the Jack of Spades.
What does that mean?
That is an enemy's encounter. Monsters, enemies, or hostile beasts bar the way. So, since we've drawn that, let's go ahead and check my little Asheraki encounters chart that I've made, and let's have since Oonar has been the decisive party here. Let's have Oonar go ahead and give me a D6 roll, and we'll see what we wind up running into on the way.
Just a D6?
Just a D6, correct. I totally took us to the wrong net. Excellent.
Let's get that bad roll out of the way.
As you're walking along, let's have everyone or anyone who would care to make a survival check as you're moving through the area.
I would absolutely care to.
And you may also make a history check, or academics check, I should say. I apologize.
I was going to say I have neither of those. I survived through sheer force of will, but I do have academics.
Wonderful. Excellent.
So I got a total of 13 after adding in my modifier.
Yeah, mine's not rolling for some reason, so give me 1 second.
Sure.
Then we go over here and we click the book.
We've all been having tech issues today, so please bear with us.
Yeah, it's been-
as the technology has been betraying us left and right.
We go through.
But we strive anyway.
Okay, so it was a survival roll and...
Survival or academics, your choice.
Oh boy. If you don't have a skill, where do you click? How do I not have any survival?
There's an unskilled button.
Ah, yes, there it is. Pew. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I
it was
rolled
one
a
of those
9.
things where I was. Oh,
Yeah, because you're still rolling a D4 -2, so it can still ace.
So survival.
So one of the cool things, one of the cool things about the Savage World system is whatever die a player character rolls, anybody who's a wild card, so player characters and then like bosses, enemy bosses, any die that you roll for a skill can ace, which means if you get the maximum value on that die, you roll it again and add it. If it comes up to the maximum value again, you keep doing so. So you can have these situations where even on an unskilled roll, a D4 -2, Fabulosa got a 9, which is not only a hit but a raise. So we got a hit and raise on Oonar's survival. We got hit and raise on Fabulosa, hit and raise on Hobae, and Ssuya and Moose, no joy. So it occurs to those of you who have made your survival rolls that the area that you are entering right now is known as Diametria. It is the lands of the Damasu tribe. There are rumors that a large portion of this tribe worships the Flayed god. The Flayed god is sort of a mysterious boogeyman of Asherak. Boogeyman might not be quite right because you're almost certain he exists. One of the gods, his identity lost to time, was caught directly in the blast when the calamity happened, the mishap that created Asherak as a desert continent. This god was nearly destroyed. They only survived due to the immediate intervention of Madriel. But when they came out the other side of it, their identity had been scrubbed away, most of their skin had been taken away, and all that was left in its place was pain and suffering. So now the Flayed god wanders the Scarred Lands, mostly in Asherak, looking for people to share his communion of agony with, because it's the only way that he can feel the slightest bit of relief. His followers are known to periodically try to capture people moving through their area and, stake them out in the sand for the Flayed god to come and visit pain upon as part of their religious worship.
I mean, Fabulosa has no skin, and she's fine.
Don't worry, I'm not a flayed of anything like that.
But so yeah, that is the thing that you're aware of moving through the area. Now, because we've got those raises on your survival checks, let's go ahead and have y'all make yourselves a notice roll. But if you got a raise on your survival check, so this would be Oonar, Fabulosa, and Hobae, you can make this notice check at +2.
Ooh.
What if I technically got 2 raises?
Doesn't matter. Stacked raises
+2
rarely make a difference.
I know. I was just hoping you'd give me something extra special.
Nice.
Add 2 to my roll because I didn't add it in the thing because it was messing up last time.
Right.
Mother
right.
of, look at that roll.
That's a great
Someone's
roll.
desert guide extraordinaire.
Do we get all of our bennies back at the beginning of a game?
Yes, at the beginning of each session, you start with 3 bennies, or 4 if
Yay.
you've got the luck edge.
Remember how last time you were all using them the whole time, and I was like, "Do you want some of mine?"
I know, you've got so many extra.
I've got 5 written
I
down
have
on my
s-
sheet.
Yeah, you had like 7 at some point, I swear. Like you were getting more. As the
No
game
idea,
went on.
Tosh. No idea.
As you are making your way along through this sort of area where you've run into some rock formations, you're all sort of hyper alert because you recognize that this would be a beautiful place for someone to ambush you.
I mean, I'm probably flying above the party. Do I see anything from my vantage point?
Absolutely.
You know, if I was setting up an
It's like
ambush
you-
here, I would hide behind that rock. Oh, maybe that
You
rock.
you can clock that there are a band of what you're fairly certain are dire hyenas moving in a pack formation in the direction of your party.
Okay. I will fly back down and let everybody know what I see. What I see with my special bat eyes that don't actually see very well. But I heard them. I heard them.
Oonar, what do you see with your bat eyes?
With my terrible eyes that I actually have a flaw in. No, I have really good hearing though, so I probably hear them coming towards us. Because hyenas aren't known for being quiet.
Not particularly great, no. Those of you who got a hit on your notice, so a 4 or better, also kind of hear them approaching or spot a couple of them that are in view. And we'll say, Hobae, you also recognize, and Oonar, you would recognize this too strictly because of the height that you were moving at. This, if you can see my ping point on the map, this rock formation, not the one that you're next to, but the one that's a bit east of it, has the telltale hollowed out signs of being home to a stone builder ooze. These are giant oozes who effectively slough off like an almost amber type substance that eventually will harden into stone. And
Cool.
they make these effectively hollowed out rock homes that they usually hang out in during the day when it's hot out, and then they go out and hunt at night. I'm assuming that you all are traveling by day.
Mm-hmm.
So you're fairly certain that the stone builder ooze would be in there and likely to remain in there unless disturbed.
Okay.
You all have made these checks with enough advance notice to avoid anything resembling an ambush. So you'll be able to act normally. How would you like to address this? You know that these things are coming your way.
I think I'm the only one that failed, so Moose is just going to keep walking.
I mean, we told you about them.
Oh, you did.
And we can get ready. It would be really shitty if we all noticed them and just didn't tell you. We're like,
I've been in
he
those
dies,
games.
he dies.
I've been in those games.
Like,
All right. Well, dire hyenas. How dire are we talking? Like this big? Like this big?
Oh, no, they're dire hyenas. They're dire hyena sized.
Yes, they are.
And she like spreads out her wings a little bit.
Oh,
So,
that's
you know.
that's pretty dire. Well, troops, I suppose it's time to put the die in dire.
Just an FYI, the dire hyenas are about 8 feet at the shoulder.
So about twice as big as... Actually, no. I imagine Oonar has a large wingspan.
yeah, how large is your wingspan?
I don't know how large a wingspan would be. Usually wingspan is like twice or 3 times the length of a body, I think. So her
That's
wingspan's
right.
probably pretty impressive. She's only like
About
4 feet
8.
tall. Probably got 8
Yeah,
to 10 feet
at least.
wingspan.
Yeah, you're proportionately similar to a standard bat. So
Is there a way we can avoid conflict?
You can climb up on this rock and hope they starve.
If we can take an alternate route and not fight.
Then it's boring. I didn't.
you were
come-
fairly. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't come on a treasure hunt to not stab things.
Yeah, I thought you liked fighting.
Yes, I love fighting.
But we haven't even gotten to anything interesting. This is
Who,
just like
me?
slowing us down.
Given the result of your check, Hobae, you're fairly certain that you could you could back out, go south, and sort of wrap around this. Biggest concern there is it's going to add probably about an hour to your journey.
All right. Well, we could go around and avoid all these murder dogs.
Oh, why do you have to call them murder dogs? Now I kind of like them. Oh.
Maybe
Ooh,
you
they're
should
cute.
tame one.
Although I suppose
It would laugh
if
at all my
we were
jokes.
to- at least somebody would.
Somebody would.
Oh my god, are you just Harley Quinn in a suit of armor?
I'm not.
Well,
Now you need a hyena.
perhaps we could spare other travelers the ambush.
Oh, we could feed other
if we
travelers
were
to them.
I meant the other way. Perhaps we should deal with them head
Oh,
first.
Well, this is their home. It's their nature.
yes, really. Wait, are we the bad guys?
If we just murder things indiscriminately, we're not the
Well,
good guys.
they're coming to attack us, so it would be self-defense.
I mean, is it
They
self-defense?
certainly are.
I understand the
If we
castle
let them
doctrine pretty
swing
well.
first,
Oh,
then it's self-defense. That's
look,
how
I
it
don't
works,
care
right?
if we're villains. I just want to know how to dress. Should I put on the armband or the bandana or what? Should I? Oh, here they come.
Ceremonial headdress.
What does our guide think we should do? You're a guide. That's your job.
Well, I'm going to try
him?
to.
Oh my, there's at least 3
I
of them.
mean, oh boy, there's a lot. We'll just maybe we just fight.
Oh boy, there's a lot. So let's fight.
That sounds great. Remember, there's no glorious death without some death, and lots of glory.
How did a lot of them
I'm in-
become a point in the fighting column?
Well,
I'm
because
a
we
fan
can't
of going around.
I
I
think
would
we've been
like-
talking about
They're
this
going to
long enough
face
that
us.
they're almost here.
True. I
they're
would like
going to
each of
face
you-
us, and they're fast.
Each of you to go
Well,
ahead and move your
shucks.
character up to 3 squares from your current location.
I tried.
Travis,
Yes.
how high up is this rock here where I could
So-
climb it?
We'll say that so that I can keep myself honest, I'm going to just go ahead and put some elevations on this map real quick. Initiatives. So correct me if I'm wrong. I do need to give 1 card over to Stuart.
Yeah. All
Right.
right.
Is that higher or lower than the card that you have in the initiative order?
It's the same.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
All right, as you have sort of sat around and discussed, like, oh, what should we do? The hyenas lunge forward at you. Moving together almost as if they're accustomed to working as a pack. First one is going to move in their full pace. Hold their action, preparing to bite anything that gets near them that's not a friend. So see you.
I just want to clarify that I am in the air.
Yeah, I gathered.
Okay.
I'm. What's your starting elevation? Because you've been in the air this whole time. So how high up would you like to start out?
I'd say I was positioning her kind of on top of this rock ledge. So
Okay,
I think
so
it's probably about 15 feet in the air.
That is 15 inches, so that's 30 yard. Or yeah, 30 yards.
Oh.
Yeah, 15 inches on the tabletop. Each inch on the tabletop. Is 2 yards.
Oh, okay, got it. Well, I'm not that far up then. I don't know. I'm like 20 feet in the air, let's say.
Right. Cool. Okay. Ssuya, what would you like to do?
All right. Am I I don't know, close enough to hit them with a spear?
What is you should have a range listing on your spear, right? I believe it's 3, 6, 9.
Range 3, 6, 12.
All right. So basically, if you throw it at something that's within 3 squares of you, there's no penalty. If you throw it in the mid range, you're at -2, I believe, and at Long range, you're at -4. Let me triple check that, but I believe that is accurate. Yep. So theoretically, you could get any of them if you're willing to take the -4.
Okay, well, let's go for the closest one there. Just hit the spear.
Yep, you should have the attack set up, right?
That work?
It does work. Thank you.
Ooh.
So you are the closest one. You were 5 away from, so it would be -2. So it'd be still a 9, so that's still a hit and a raise. So go ahead and roll damage, and then your bonus damage will apply.
All right. What's my bonus damage?
It should show automatically
It'll
if you hit
auto-do
roll
it?
damage. Yep.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. So you can choose to spend a Benny to re-roll that damage result if you'd like, or you can keep it.
Is that a bad result?
Well, it's minimum.
It's minimal damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Roll the 1 on the D6.
So how do I do that?
Hit the
Just hit
re-roll damage
re-roll?
button. Yep.
Later.
All right, that is much better.
Better?
So you let go of your spear, and as the dire hyena is moving towards you, please tell me, how does this go down as the spear ends this dire hyena's life?
Yeah, it just the closest one is barreling towards me, so I'm going to take aim and kind of let out a yell and give the best throw I can throw.
Excellent. You let out a yell. The hyena almost lunges forward, mouth open as if it's going to bite you, and you go straight down its throat, to the point where probably about this much of the spear is sticking out of the mouth as it falls over dead. The others howl in rage at their fallen companion being fallen. Anything else you'd like to do? Any movement or anything along those lines?
No, I feel like my place is all right. I'm good.
Excellent. That will bring us to our dire hyena number 3. They are going to lunge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and going to attack Fabulosa as she is the closest.
So remember, she is wielding a spear and has that first strike ability. So
First strike. Yep.
So I think
you can hit when they're there.
Yeah, I love it. I love attacking when you don't think I can attack you. It's my favorite. All right, let's do it. So that is weapons, spear, attack and damage. I have no bonuses to this, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's just
Boom.
a straight attack.
Oh, you gotta be... this is what I'm here for!
You can spend a Benny to re-roll that.
Wait, why is he using athletics for attacking with a spear?
Oh, because that's throwing.
Oh.
So it should be fighting is what you should be rolling when you're rolling.
All right, hold on.
You're rolling up on it.
I just clicked the weapon button. Fighting. There, I have redone it. Woo-doo. Oof. Well, that's a 6.
Great, that's better.
That's better.
That is a hit. There's no raise, so go ahead and roll your damage. on
Last
that.
session we did the same thing. It was like the frail snake sorceress was dealing hella damage with the spear, and Moose and Fabulosa were just flailing desperately.
It really is funny when you two did kind of build fighter
Sorry, I'm
tanker
so
builds.
intimidating.
You're terrifying. You're absolutely terrifying.
I think I killed the most things with bugs.
You did. You guys, you cleaned up. Girls get the job done.
And I helped.
Wait. I'm a girl in this one too, and I didn't do anything.
You sort of lunge forward to meet the oncoming hyena, and it sort of ducks to the side and continues riding that motion
Oh, come
forward
on.
at you.
Murder puppy, no!
You scrape along its side, but not enough to actually deal any damage.
Stop
Unless
dodging!
you would like to spend another Benny to reroll that damage.
That's cheating. Nah, I think I'll stick with the damage.
They're not
Excellent.
cheetahs, they're hyenas.
That was a good one. Ow!
No,
I
not
love
you
it.
too.
And they're just going to hit
Sense
you
of
with a
humor
straight
is
up.
spreading.
Straight up
You
bite.
can't put me in a stream with Kelly, or else
That's
it
true.
starts infecting me.
What is your parry?
My parry is 10.
Oh, yeah. That hyena nips at you, but it was in no danger of being anywhere near successfully
Oh,
biting
come on!
you.
I'm gonna house break this one.
Their friend is going to come up their full pace, as is their next friend, who's able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably since they get to here, they will attack Moose. Moose, you don't have first strike or anything, do you?
No.
All right. So they're gonna take a bite out of Moose. What's your parry?
Let me check my parry. I think it's high enough that 7.
Yeah, they come in at you. And what weapon is Moose holding? Or is Moose holding a shield? Or do you have any? What do you have in your hands?
His great axe.
Excellent. As they come up to bite at you, you like take the flat of your great axe and like hold it up, and they basically bounce off the front of it. No damage is dealt. Hobae, it is your action. What would you like to do?
First off, I want to say if we tame one of these, I could ride it.
If we tamed 5 of these, we could all ride them.
Yeah, they're big.
Wait.
If we tame 7 of them, then we could all ride them, and one of them could ride the other.
I look
If
down
we
at
breed
the
them, we could start a
hyena.
hyena riding business.
Aww.
And
So
we
I'm
like
going to-
donkey trails. We
Yeah.
could like give guides around the mountain path.
Finally, a
Forget this game, we're
retirement
starting
plan
a
I can get
business.
behind.
Gonna retire and become
Lord knows, the Legion doesn't match my 401k.
dire hyena breeders.
So Hobae will take some cover behind this pile of boulders here. And I should like to pop up and fire an arrow at one of the ones running in here. Maybe this one here, the closest to the north.
Excellent. What's the range on your bow?
Good question.
Absurd,
12,
I assume.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're well within short range. No modifier for you. So yeah, go ahead and make your shooting roll.
And that's at the +2 because I have that fancy magic bow.
Indeed. Excellent. So it's 6, and that will absolutely hit because it's a ranged attack. So go ahead and give me your damage, please.
Okay, now does the +2 apply to my damage roll as well, or just...
When I gave you the notes, did I specify +2 to shooting and damage, or was it just +2 to shooting?
I'm not sure. I think I wrote a note on here, but I'm not sure where I see that.
Generally, they're just +2 to shooting.
Okay, I will assume that it's just +2 to shooting for now and figure it out later.
Yeah. And if it's not, then I will be very sad and sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Usually, it's just plus to hit with magic weapons.
Yeah, because it's a pretty big thing in Savage Worlds.
Good lord. Okay. So that's
no. I'm just noticing that when I clicked the button, it just said roll. That's my shooting. That's another
that's
shooting roll. So
another
let me just hit
shooting roll,
roll
okay.
damage here. I don't know
Yeah,
why
please.
I did that.
That's okay. It's
That's
still
fine.
not bad. So that is enough to cause it to have a shaken result.
Just so I'm learning the rules as well. He got 2d6 because
That's the damage of the bow.
my bow.
Oh, that's just the damage of the bow. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it had something to do with the dice exploding or...
No. What happens is when you make the attack, if you get the raise, then your bonus damage applies as well.
Oh, it does say +2 damage here, but I don't think that's true, so I'm just going to remove it.
There's +2 damage in the calculation.
Yeah.
Then, no, it's just listed as a bow +2 because that's the name of your bow. That's the name of the weapon. It's a bow +2. It's not in your die roll calculation.
It's not? Oh, I was just looking at the math it used here in my notes, and it was showing that it's there, but I've removed it in any case.
Okay. I was saying on the roll 20, but yeah, regardless. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is there anything else that Hobae would like to do?
Just duck down behind my rock again.
All right. You duck back down. You have, we'll say, medium cover behind that rock.
Not that I'm expecting range attacks from hyenas, but you never know.
You never know. Moose, it is your activity. What would you like to do?
Am I able to attack and use a power?
Yes, but you would need to take a multi-action penalty. So what happens, you can take up to 3 actions a turn. If you take 2 actions, then both of those get a -2. If you take 3 actions, then they all get a -4.
Let's do 2 actions.
All right.
And let me check Moose's powers here.
Sure.
Where is it? Oh. I was trying to just share the thing here.
Yeah, it's
trying
listed as... Yeah, you're using your confusion. So that should connect to focus because you're... Because that's from your
connect to
ancestry.
Focus, and did it? Focus is D4.
So you should either just roll a D4 at this point, or if you can go in and edit the confusion so that when it casts, it rolls focus.
Rolls focus. So it does look like it. What did it?
You rolled unskilled.
Oh, unskilled. Okay, let me. I will edit that. But and that wasn't at the -2, but that botched anyway. So maybe let's just count that as a botch.
It wouldn't count as a botch because the wild die was.
Both of them need to
Yep.
be a. That's right. Yeah. So edit here.
So yeah, your actual result on the D4 was a 2. So I mean, you can spend a penny to re-roll it after you edit if you'd like, or you can accept that you failed.
Powers. Okay. Edit. How do I edit you, good sir?
Appreciate everybody's patience while we deal with roll 20 being roll 20-ish.
Focus. There it is. I like how easy it is too.
Once you get it all sort of figured out, yeah, it's pretty smooth.
And then we hit click. Okay, so the idea was to cast confusion on a far one and then attack the close one.
Sure, that's fine.
So I will use a Benny.
All right, so using a Benny on the confusion. Excellent.
Yes.
So go ahead and
we started with 3.
Yep, and I would hit the actual cast button rather than re-roll because I don't know if that's going to re-roll an unskilled roll.
Right. Let's do the cast button. And the one I'm targeting is not quite the farthest one, but the one that's kind of in between those 3 farthest ones.
All right. So do you see my ping?
Yeah, exactly that one. Yeah.
All right. And what's your smarts trait?
Smarts, probably not high. D4.
All right. So.
Oh, let me see if there's a distance, actually.
Smarts is the range of confusion. Nope, it's smarts range. So basically what that means is that you would then be you'd either be at an additional -2 for the range, or if you spend an additional 2 power points, you can boost your range to a +2, which would then get you within range.
I have no power points. That's like a special. That's like what's it called? It's like
Oh, right. It's inherent, so you don't use power
It's a
points and you roll
minute-
your spirit die. for it.
Minotaur magic.
Yeah.
So I will actually
Oh no!
cast.
So I apologize. That doesn't list as that gives you the arcane background gifted, which comes with 10 power points.
Oh, okay. I see. I
So
see.
Because it costs 1 to use the confusion.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I didn't realize I actually had power points.
Yep. So you have 10.
So I'm gonna cast confusion at the one with, so it doesn't get an additional -2, at the one that is closest to me,
Okay.
trapping it in a labyrinth of its mind.
Excellent.
I've used a Benny, and let's see if I did this correctly. And I'm not gonna add the miscellaneous trait modifier to the macro options just because
Right.
sometimes it does something funny.
It misbehaves. Right.
Not
So that is a
great.
hit on the wild die. So you do successfully cast confusion. Oh no, sorry, it's not a hit because you're -2 because it's of the multi-attack penalty.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no joy. You can spend an additional Benny if you'd like, or you can accept that you've failed at confusion and move on to your next attack.
I'm gonna move on to my next attack and attack the one that's next to Fabulosa.
Excellent. You will receive a +1 gang up bonus on your attack, so you're only at -1 on this fighting attack.
All right. Come on.
You want a Benny on
I'm
that?
gonna Benny.
You love rolling
That.
3-4, don't you?
So close.
Doesn't matter if I have a D10 or a D4.
I almost said at least it wasn't 6, 7, so somebody hit me in the face with something.
Oh
Go
my
ahead and roll.
No.
No! You swing and miss horribly despite your attempt.
You know what?
This round was
My
not
last
kind.
Benny.
No, go for it,
I can't
yeah.
live with myself.
Do
Let's
it.
see it. A valiant
Some
effort.
things
on
weren't meant
Moose's
to
part.
be.
But alas, a swing and a miss. You've done your
I'm
best.
just here to get hit and
Take names.
Oonar,
take names.
it is your
I
action.
don't know how to write.
What would you
Um,
like to? What would you like to do, Oonar?
Yeah, so I'll kind of.
I'm assuming that's the end for Moose. Sorry, I apologize.
That's the end for Moose.
Sorry, Dixie. Go ahead.
It's okay. Kind of. Sorry, there's somebody yelling outside my window, so if you hear that, I apologize.
No, it's all good.
I kind of skirt around the edge of the rock here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to fire a bolt at the one next to Moose.
Okay.
I'm helping. And by a bolt, I mean bugs.
So
A bolt of bugs.
because this is a ranged attack, you do not benefit from gang up,
That's fine.
but it's also hilarious. So let's see how it lands. Nice. That is a hit. That is a raise. So go ahead and roll damage. Your bonus damage will apply.
Neat.
All right, so that's 10.
10 bugs.
Would you like to Benny that? As you reach down and let out a shout, it becomes clear to you that that might not do it. You can sort of clock that you might have to put a little bit of extra oomph in it.
More bugs. I need more bugs. Yep, he'll do it.
Excellent.
I'll reroll the damage.
Beautiful.
Nope.
No joy.
Apparently, we are all rolling for shit today.
You let the bugs out.
Fine.
They do swarm all over the beast, and it does seem aggravated by it. But it
I'm
does not do
mildly
damage.
annoyed that dire hyena.
That's fair.
Oh,
My
no.
job here is done.
Is there anything else that you would like to do, Oonar? Any movement or anything like that?
Yeah, she's flying around.
What?
She'll
Excellent.
go over. She'll end up there. Still
Right.
in the air.
Beautiful. That brings us around to this feller who's going to come running in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get right there. And that then brings us to Fabulosa. It is now your actual action. What would you like to do?
Oh, my actual action. Oh, I think I'm gonna stab this guy. I think I'm gonna just... I just scraped him before.
Gang up bonus.
Oh, gang up bonus. How does the gang up bonus work?
So that means anytime that you have an ally who is next to an enemy that you're fighting in melee, and that ally is neither stunned nor shaken nor incapacitated, you gain a +1, and that maxes out, I believe, at 5.
Okay, so do I just have a +1 against the one directly in front of me?
Correct, because that's the only one that has one of your.
I'm a stat.
buddies.
God damn it! How?
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Fine. All right, let's do it. Does that add to damage or just attack?
That just adds to the attack, the gang up bonus.
Okay, so then that's 7 damage.
Excellent. You bring it down and you sort of hit them in the side and realize their hide is a little bit tougher than it looks. While you connected, no damage is dealt.
I think I need to lodge a spear.
Anything else for Fabulosa?
I think that's all she can do.
Excellent. Next up, we have our dire hyena is going to come running up. This dire hyena, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite enough to get to anybody, and that is the end of our first turn. I do have one question, Ssuya. I forgot to mention this. I neglected to bring it up. When you casted your spell, you would have experienced what's known as Mazos's Bane. The Titan Mazos, the sire of sorcery, was basically ripped to pieces by the gods during the Divine War, and their energy sort of permeates all of Skarn. So whenever somebody uses certain kinds of magic, it interacts with that energy, causing a little bit of a side effect. You may choose whether that would be heat, lightning, or I believe sound. How would you like that effect to manifest when you cast?
Was that myself?
No, that would be for Ssuya, not for Moose, because Ssuya is effectively a wizard. So would you like that to be heat, lightning, or sound that emanates when you cast Natasha? I forgot to mention this when you cast earlier.
I think heat.
All right. Excellent. Normally, it's just sort of mildly inconvenient for people that are around you, but if you botch, it can actually cause fatigue for everyone.
Okay.
All right. That completes our round. We will recall all of the cards that are out. And I will send out a new initiative. Oh, that's not fun. Hold on one second. I almost gave turns to the elevation markers. That wouldn't have been quite what I wanted to do.
Help, I'm being attacked by height.
I mean, as a
Precise.
5-foot-tall person, I feel that every day.
Stuart, is your card in your hand better or worse than the card that you were dealt for initiative?
That is... Oh, it's better. It's an 8, so I will take the lower.
Excellent.
I don't like your initiative rolls this session, Travis. Last time you were rolling me on like queens and kings the whole time. This time you're rolling me on 2s and 3s.
I know. I blame the deck. The funny story, the head of the pack, who was shaken, drew a black joker. So that means that they get an extra Benny, and everybody on their side gets a +2 this round. They're going to spend that extra Benny to go ahead and unshake.
How I had like 6 or 7 last time. We kept getting jokers.
Yep.
Right.
So they're going to run up. And they're going to try to leap over these rocks and basically attack Hobae. So this is going to be a...
Rude.
Quite, isn't it? This is going to
You
be
did hit them really hard.
Still.
a multi-attack. Kicking off first with an athletics roll and then a fighting roll. Both at -2. But I will do the math
Moose will
myself.
yell parkour as
So-
it jumps over the rocks.
That is a hit and a raise as it jumps over the rocks, landing basically on the other side of Hobae. And then I'm going to try to take a bite out of crime, and by crime I mean the Ubuntu.
Did you say that the Ubuntu are all criminals, Travis? Because that's not very nice of you.
That's kind of
I was not.
racist.
I was saying no such thing. What is your parry?
Good question. What is my parry? Where is it on this sheet?
It's right
There it is.
yeah,
My
it's
parry is
very
5.
All right, 5 hits because this is a wild card that you're fighting. So they hit, doing 13 bite damage. Your toughness is a 6. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. So,
I'm really glad I can fly in moments like this.
so 13 minus 6 is 9. Is that correct? No, that's not right. 13 minus 6 is 7. So that is 1 wound and shaken. You all see this hyena who has like several scars on its cheek. It looks like it might be like the leader of the pack. Come rushing along and like leap over that rock and just land face first on Hobae, taking a chunk out of him as then he lands and sort of spins around to face Hobae.
I want to try to soak that.
You may absolutely go ahead and spend a Benny and make a vigor roll, please. Anytime that a wild card is wounded, you may attempt to soak. You spend a Benny, you roll vigor. If you get a hit, it reduces it by 1 wound. If you get a raise, it reduces it by 2. This is a place where multiple raises will help you. If you get multiple raises, you can reduce multiple wounds. Look at that. Not shaken, not wounded. Hobae soaks the hit. You're able
Dodged.
to, just in time, get your arm up to sort of block the teeth from clamping down on your face. All right.
That's
Ssuya,
not what you want. All right.
it is your action. What would you like to do for Ssuya, for Natasha?
All right. Can I use a cone of magic here?
You can, yeah. What would you have in mind?
Whatever I did before, what was it? Was it burst? Does that sound about right?
Burst is the one that is a cone generally, yes.
All right. Am I gonna hit? Should I move
You-
up so I don't hit these people?
Yeah, so if you step into the space that's between Fabulosa and Moose, you could fire off a cone without hitting either of them.
Okay. Perfect. Let's do that. They're all in a
Right.
nice little clump.
Go ahead and give me your spellcasting roll, please.
All right.
All right, that is a hit and a raise.
Woohoo.
So you'll get everyone who that cone is under.
Yeah.
Or who,
3's not bad.
yeah, not too bad at all. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Ooh.
Not awesome on the damage roll. You are welcome to spend a Benny to reroll that damage if you'd like.
Let's give that a go.
It's been working
Worked
so
it
well
last
so
time.
far this fight.
Yeah,
See?
the bennies are tainted. They're not helping you at all. It's as if the gods are once again punishing you for your insolence. No damage is dealt.
Dear.
Gods are punishing us for our insulin. Why do we worship them?
And the two of you who are parallel to Ssuya feel that waft of heat come off. Neither one of you, I assume, is like environmentally weak to heat. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be doing very well here. So that brings us up to...
All right, a very flashy big cone of magic with not much damage.
Is there anything else that Ssuya would like to do before we move to the next turn?
Can I step back away?
You can. Yeah, you can. You only moved 2 inches to get there, so you can move up to the rest of your pace if you want.
How many squares can I move?
So what's your pace score? Generally it's 6, unless you have something to modify it.
6, yeah.
Yep, so it'd be 4. You have 4 more squares of movement.
So like I can just like move kind of over here maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
All right, rock and roll. That brings us to our new dire hyena buddy, and they are going to try to, shockingly enough, bite. They're actually going to try to bite Moose because they have a gang up penalty on Moose. So that's where they're going to put their attention.
My spear can't reach across Moose, right?
No, you only have reach of 1, right?
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Just making sure from
if
that
it had
angle.
if it had reach of 2, you could.
I need a longer spear.
It's the one that's in front of you that's actually biting Moose.
Oh, okay. It doesn't think I'm a threat
so
anymore.
That's a hit, but
Well,
also because
you weren't a threat.
well, it's moreover
really.
it's moreover that Moose is exposed to another pack member. So that is a hit with a raise. Or what's Moose's parry? Moose's parry is a 7. So 8, 9, 10, and 12. Yep, it's a hit with a raise.
And they're all getting +2 because of the Joker thing, right?
Right.
It's annoying.
Yep.
No.
But as they bite into you, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So that will beat your toughness of 8. So that's a raise. You are 1 wound and shaken. Would you like to spend a Benny to soak?
I don't have any bennies.
You can have one of mine.
Do you want a Benny? I'll give you a Benny.
Okay, you can have.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
I'll accept one from Oonar because they are safe
Yeah.
in the sky for now.
She also usually has extra because she has the lucky trait, so.
Valid. All right.
Okay, so I can attempt to soak, you say?
Yep. So you roll vigor. Yep.
Let's go.
If you get a hit,
vigor.
that'll remove the wound. If you get, actually, all you need is 1 hit because it's just 1 wound, and if you soak anything, you unshake.
Why is your
Oh,
vigor
no.
only a D4?
Because it's all in strength and agility.
Mine's so much higher than yours.
Yeah.
Moose.
You are shaken and wounded. You take 1 wound and become shaken.
I tried.
Fabulosa, it is your action. What would you like to do?
How dare you? I'm both loyal and vengeful. I'm going to stab it. Also, I'm the threat. I'm the threat.
Beautiful.
Prove
I
it.
love it.
Prove it.
I love it. Go ahead and now I would like to make a couple of options available to you just so that you're aware of them. These are things that any character can do. You do have the option of taking a wild attack.
Ooh,
A wild attack would add +2 to your fighting attacks and damage rolls for the turn. But you are vulnerable until the end of your next turn.
which means
You can use wild attacks with multiple attacks from multi-actions or the frenzy or sweep.
Can you use them with magic?
you can use them with multi-attack.
You cannot use a wild attack with magic. It's just fighting attack.
Okay.
You can't use it with shooting either.
What does vulnerable do?
So what vulnerable does is
I imagine a wild
actions,
attack with a bow where you're just yelling and going, ah!
actions and attacks against the target are made at +2 until the end of the next turn.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna make 3 attacks at it then.
Okay, excellent. 3
wild attacks.
So
Okay, so that's gonna be.
your
plus-
net would be a -2 to.
So is that including the +1 for having Moose right there?
You won't have the gang up bonus because Moose is shaken.
Oh damn it. Okay, so it's a -2 on everything.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's go.
3 fighting attacks all at -2.
Number 1. Poof.
Ooh, it is a hit with a raise.
Number
you
2.
programmed in your modifier, right?
The -2. Yeah, I did.
Yep. All right. Rock
Okay,
and roll.
I'm gonna spend a Benny and re-roll that second. Oh, you got to be.
All right. Go ahead and roll the third one. All right. The third one also is a hit, though no raise.
The
Okay.
second one isn't a botch. Oh, it is a botch.
The second one is
It
a
is a
botch. I
botch, yeah.
re-rolled a 2 and a 2 into a 1 and a
Benjamin
1.
is betraying us this.
Yeah,
this
Benjamin.
game.
So here's what we'll do. We'll roll damage for the first one, which was a hit. Neither of them got you a raise, but both did give you a hit. So you can roll
Okay,
damage
so
for both.
A with the first, and then roll
Alright.
for the third one.
Yep, you can roll damage for the third one. as well.
Oh, I really wish I got that bonus
So
damage. So that's going to be 16 total, or 8 and 8.
8 and 8. So
8 and 80.
you can Benny either of those if you want.
No, I think 8's pretty good. I think 8's
Alright,
as
so
good as
you
I can
got-
do.
No, I mean you have a strength plus a D8, so you could do quite a bit above that. But oh, and I'm a silly Billy. Let's see.
Your
You'll add
strength
2 to
is
the
a D10
damage.
or 12. So
Yeah, I mean I would Benny for a reroll for sure because
What's your
even with the
strength?
+2 damage on both of those, you're not getting.
All
through
right,
their toughness.
let's do it. See, so it was +2. Somehow I rolled a 0.
It read it wrong.
So it should be
because of the thing, because of the problem that we had. You rolled a
13. Thanks.
13 plus 2. Oh, it's because
Kelly-
it's got the plus showing up twice for some reason. That's why.
Hey,
you're
Kelly,
getting-
what's
Yeah.
your strength?
My strength is a D8.
Isn't it a
D8.
D10? Oh,
No,
okay.
it's D8. But
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
good though, because since
thought
you
I raised
rerolled it,
something.
that brings us up to 6 plus 5 is 11, 12, 13. And then the bonus to damage from wild attack, that actually will shake.
That's right. I'm the threat. I'm the threat.
So you have managed to shake the first of the
Is he
the
shaking
second hyena,
because
I
of
guess I
doing-
should say.
It's like dodging like that TikTok meme where they're like moving left and right and the spear is like
Yeah.
Exactly that.
going where they were.
Exactly that. Excellent work. You have shaken one of the hyenas. That then anything else for Fabulosa? That was basically your whole routine, right?
Yeah, basically, she's just doing her dance routine.
Excellent. That brings us to our next dire hyena is going to move forward and basically hold their action. They can't get through to take a swipe at any of you without trying to jump over things. And they're not quite as spry as their buddy. Hobae comes back around to you. What would you like to do? Oh, I forgot. One last thing. So as you hit the hyena the first time, the second time, you bring in the spear the third time, and your spear snaps. And
No.
you don't
Christopher
know
Pike!
if this is because of some quirk of the acoustics of this ravine kind of that you're in, this little area between rocks that you're in, but it like echoes and
Snap, 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 snap,
and
snap, snap, snap.
definitely is way louder than you would have expected it to be. And Hobae, as your turn starts, you immediately recognize that that's probably loud enough to wake up that stone builder ooze. What would you like to do?
Yay.
First, I will shout, "Damn it! That was loud!" And then I will pull my short sword without dropping my bow. I'm gonna hold on to the bow for now, and I'm just going to do a wild attack at the hyena trying to eat me.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
You're just taking one swipe at it, right?
Yeah, because it's with my sword, so I don't have any additional bonuses, and my fighting is not as good as my shooting, so So I'm just going to take the 1 and hope for the best. All right, so total that would be a 7 on the wild die.
7 hits.
All
And
right.
roll your damage. It does not raise, unfortunately.
Yeah, well. I do what I can. All right, here's hoping for some aces on the damage. Nope.
No joy. Do you want to Benny for that damage roll?
No, because I'm pinned down and I feel like I'm going to want to try to soak some more, so.
That's fair.
It's probably for the best. You'd probably botch if you used a penny for the damage.
This hyena is going to run up, and they are going to get real feisty and try to make an athletics check to leap over the top. And just biff it. They just biff it, and they run straight into this chunk of rocks, and they are shaken because that was not good for them.
He didn't yell parkour.
That will end our... Or no, it doesn't end our round. What am I talking about? Moose, what do you like to do?
Well, I'm shaken, which means...
You will need to make a spirit roll in order to take an action. Or spend a penny.
No bennies. What do I need to get on the spirit roll?
Just a hit. Just a 4. Better.
So mine is a 4, so that's unlikely.
Well, you also have the wild die.
Oh, that's
and the possibility
true.
of acing. So,
okay, let's try to shake it off.
see what you got.
Come on, Taylor.
I was gonna say do it swiftly.
That will pass because you got the wild die. So go ahead and remove your shaken trait, and you may act normally.
All right. Look up, and there's suddenly 4 hyenas, and is Fabulosa shaken?
Fabulosa is not shaken.
Oh, they're vulnerable. And what does vulnerable do?
Okay.
Vulnerable gives a +2 to everybody else that tries to attack Fabulosa for the rest of the turn. Until the end of Fabulosa's next turn.
Oh, that's not good.
Great.
Okay, when does Ssuya go?
He is gone for the round. So it will
Ssuya?
change.
Ssuya's going in 3 rounds.
No, because it changes every round. The order changes.
Yep, you get dealt a new hand every round. So the
Oh,
only
when
thing
does
you
the
can
round-
count on...
I
Oonar is
see.
the last action. So the only thing you can count on
Oh,
is
right,
Oonar's
we
that
rolled a
action.
5 and a... Yeah, we got a 5 and a 2. Shucks.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't want Fabulosa to be devoured. Oh, dang. They're in a bad place if these hyenas
It's
get
fine.
around us.
Well, just so you're aware, the one that's next to the rocks that's just above, not the one that's directly
couldn't
between you,
parkour, right.
they're shaken. So the ones directly between you, if you attack that one, you do still get the gang up bonus because being vulnerable doesn't stop you from contributing
That's
to gang up.
right. So I will attack that one.
All right. Go ahead and make your fighting roll with a +1.
And you know what? In the spirit of Fabulosa, I'm going to attack twice.
Excellent. So you're going to be at minus...
But Fabulosa is the spirit of Fabulosa.
You're gonna you'll be at a -1 for each attack. Do you want to wild attack both of these attacks? So you can do it at -3.
No.
All right. All right. Give me 2 shots at -1.
Or wait, would that give me plus?
So actually, it would give you +2 to the fighting attack, and then you would be vulnerable. So it would actually make you a +1 on both attacks.
+1 to both? Yeah, you know what? Everyone else is being reckless or furious. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's light this candle.
And it's at a +1 because the gang up bonus.
Gang
I'm
up
at
bonus. So it
-2,
all winds up at +1.
+2. So it all ends up at +1. All right. Just die already. No.
First swing is a miss. Second swing?
I just rolled 20. I hate it so much.
I don't know. It's awful.
Please.
There we go. That'll do you. That's a hit.
And that's also at a +1. So yeah. Okay.
Still
okay.
not quite enough to get a raise out of it, but you can go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. The
And
heart
you'll
of
be
the
plus-
cards. Yug.
Nice. So, you absolutely end this hyena with your blade. How would you like to go about that?
Seeing us beginning to be surrounded, and Fabulosa's spear
Getting
snap.
there.
Moose is just going to howl and do their patented spin around in a circle like a Diablo 2 barbarian. And well, that ages me, huh? And
Little.
when they open their eyes, one of them is down.
Excellent. You all see Moose just spin around wildly with the axe and kind of go into the mouth of this dire hyena and just take the top of its head off. The hyena takes a half a step toward Fabulosa and falls over to its side. The rest of the hyenas howl angrily. And this one that's right next to Moose is going to go ahead and take a shot. So they're going to be at +4. So they're going to take 3 bites at you because they're not nice people. So that's 1. So all the pluses and the minuses will cancel each other out at this point. 2, 3. And they whiff on all 3, despite the fact that you are vulnerable, which is a -2 to your parry. So, or we gave them the +2 rather, that they were taking advantage of. So yeah, they bite 3 times and whiff. Oonar, you see this all unfold before you. You also have really good hearing, so I'm not even going to make you roll.
Okay.
You can hear sort of like a sloshing noise coming out of this other area over yonder. The place that the stone builder uses then.
Yeah. I'm going to assume it can't move super fast. Would I know that?
I'll give you just a quick either academics or occult, whichever you
Okay.
prefer.
Yeah, give me a second.
Or you can do common knowledge at -2 if you don't have either of those.
I have both of those.
Excellent.
I was just trying to figure out which one was better, technically.
Yeah, academics is more like book learning type stuff, whereas the occult here would refer to just knowledge of Titan spawn. Great, that absolutely hits. Yeah, you know that they are pretty slow. They have a pace of 6. So basically, they move about at the speed of an average person, but they're huge. They're massive.
Right. Okay.
So it makes it seem slower, even still at their
I will
size.
I will yell this down at my friends as I fly in to do my thing.
Excellent.
There's an ooze coming. Oozing our way. Okay, no one seems particularly worried about that.
No, not the ooze.
Oozing your religion. Yes.
It's
Uh,
It's moving slowly
my dog
though,
started
right?
licking herself very loudly, and it distracted me. I'm sorry.
yeah, no,
No,
they move about as fast as you do.
Uh,
Anyway, so
I'll just have to move
think
slower then.
I think I can catch these 3 in a medium blast if I put it like over here.
Yeah, let me double check. I'm pretty sure you can.
Show me a
you
medium
might,
blast template.
you might be even. You might have to put it back a bit. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I just forget how big a
Well-
medium blast was.
You know what? You could drop it.
Move it back so it's not hitting Moose.
You drop it there, basically.
There, yeah. See? So it's not
Nice.
hitting anybody.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
Right,
Oonar
so in that-
flies over, and she sees that y'all are getting grievously wounded, and is very sad for you all that you can't just fly up in the air. You know, that would be useful for all of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll. Why did it say unskilled?
Because
Okay, hang on a second.
it doesn't have your spellcasting ability set up on
Hang
this.
on, let me fix it real quick, and I'm just gonna roll again, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, absolutely. That was not a legal rule.
There, I fixed it, I think.
Sorry about that. Sometimes I'm not convinced we didn't do that, and some of them fell off. That might happen sometimes.
How's that?
Good Lord, yeah, that is much better.
Okay,
So
so
yeah,
they all
you-
need to make vigor rolls at -2, because I got a raise.
Yep. Now, because they had the Joker, that will cancel out the penalty, but they still all need to make a vigor roll.
Okay.
So first one does succeed on their vigor roll. Second one does not. Third one does not.
Okay, so the
So-
two bottom ones, I guess, are the ones that failed.
Yep.
They're both stunned.
Excellent.
I fly up in the air, and I can hear the sounds I'm making, and the hyenas can hear the sounds I'm making, but none of y'all can. So they don't like it, though.
Beautiful. And that wraps up our second round of combat. And what I would recommend we do is let's go ahead and take our biological technological break at this point, if that works for everybody. I would like to remind all you folks who are watching this live that we do have the Scarred Lands Player's Guide for Savage Worlds Kickstarter active and going. We are fully funded. We just unlocked a new stretch goal, and we're about $400 away from unlocking the backer t-shirts. So get over there, get yourself involved. Yeah, I would love
Backer
it.
t-shirts are
Increase my-
awesome.
They are fun. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, please check it out if you haven't. Hang tight. We will be back momentarily. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to dive right back into the action. We got about an hour of playtime left. Before the break, our folks had been wandering through the desert, making their way toward what they believe to be the ruins of the city of Petals. They moved through this little ravine area and were attacked by a pack of dire hyenas. Unfortunately, this is all taking place next to the lair of a stone builder ooze who seems to have been woken up from their slumber by a very loud cracking noise when Fabulosa's spear snapped. Because of the grand difficulties that the dice have been giving you and your valiant efforts to fight on, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody on your side a Benny this turn.
Yay!
Yay!
I know, right? Then we're going to.
I'm gonna use it to
clear
box something
our
else.
Turns. We're going to recall that card that's in Hobae's hand, and we're going to make sure everybody has an initiative assigned to them. As ideal. Oh, everybody except the hyenas that are already dead. They don't need initiative cards.
They awaken.
Ah, no. Arise.
Necro dogs.
You're awfully far from Hollow Foster Glividatel for something like that to happen.
From beneath
Phew.
you it devours.
Oh.
Nice. I feel. Never mind.
And Hobae, is your card in your hand higher or lower?
It is higher, so I'll keep that 6.
All right, excellent. All right, start of our turn. This fella who is stunned. Now, Dixie,
Mhm.
does the stun power prescribe anything specific to overcome being stunned, or they remain that way until they make a vigor roll?
I'm assuming that because it just says a successful casting means they must make a vigor roll or be stunned.
Yep.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
say anything about being unstunned.
So
I'm assuming
it's
just
standard.
usual way of being unstunned.
Yep, standard stunned. So the way it works normally when someone is stunned, the character is considered distracted and remains so as long as they're stunned. They fall prone. They cannot move or take actions. They do not count toward the gang up bonus, and they are subject to the drop. So anybody who attacks them gets a +2. At the start of their round, they may make a vigor roll. Success means they're no longer stunned, but remain distracted and are vulnerable until the end of their next turn. If they get a raise on their vigor roll, that removes all ill effects of being stunned. So let's see how it goes for our first puppy as they try to.
I mean, that's the most useful thing I did in our last combat, so I figured I would do it again.
Well, it has worked out in your favor so far because the first hyena to act doesn't get to act; they stay stunned. Next up, we have our second one who is stunned. They're going to try to see if they can crack free. Oh, there we go. That will bring them out of being stunned, but they are now distracted and vulnerable. So, being distracted and vulnerable. They have a -2 to all trait rolls until the end of their next turn, and actions against them are made at +2 until the end of their next turn. This does not stack with the drop, use only the highest. So they're at a -2 to act. Being as though they are confused and upset, and their buddy is dead in front of them, they're going to lunge forward at Fabulosa. Now, Fabulosa, because they're moving into your space, you get your first strike.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to strike them.
Now, you're going to need to use a weapon that's not your spear.
I have a sword.
Yeah. Excellent.
That first strike is at +2, right? Because they're the...
Yep, because they're distracted.
Yeah. Can you move the dead ones
Because they're
off of the
vulnerable.
thing? Because right now it looks like the dead one's attacking.
Sure.
Just because we're the X's. There we go.
That is an 8.
Oh, that'll absolutely hit. That'll absolutely hit.
Do I add my wild attack bonus if I'm still vulnerable?
If you're still... No. Like, you would have to declare a wild attack, and you can't... I mean, I guess it's a fighting attack, so you could declare a wild attack on this if you wanted to, but...
Wow, I
You
rolled-
declared it last turn, and they're vulnerable until the end of this turn.
Right, but you literally every time you use it, you have to declare that this is
okay.
going to be
That's
a wild
fair.
attack.
Totally good. That is very low damage. You know what? Let's re-roll that.
You do...
Benny!
You do have a Benny.
There we go. There's 10.
That is less low damage. Excellent. So you lunge forward and basically greet them in the face with a sword. This is just enough with your bonuses to cause the creature to be shaken.
I said I was the threat.
Between your bonuses and their penalties, they are now shaken. Moose. Are you currently shaken?
I am not. What? Oh, I had rolled a 4 to unshake myself.
Right.
last
Okay. So you're
turn.
good. Make sure that you've got your
Still
unshaken
wounded, but-
marked. Yeah.
Let's
What would you like to do?
Fabulosa is the threat. Well, it worked last time. So I'm going to what was that attack? The
Wild attack?
the wild attack? I'm gonna wild attack again.
All right. Are you taking any multi-attacks in the process?
2.
All right. So that makes it an even roll effectively. But
Except against that one because
both of
To the
these are
north?
vulnerable right now.
oh,
Because the one's stunned and the other one is just vulnerable from being unstunned.
and there's a gang up.
And you have the gang up bonus. So you'd actually be, if you went wild attack, multi-attack, you would actually be at +1 against the one that's facing off with Fabulosa and just a straight roll at the other one.
All right. So let's make the +1 against the one next to Fabulosa.
Sure. All right. That will tag it.
All right. And should I make the second attack or deal the damage first?
Go ahead and make the second attack first. Let's just go ahead and...
And this is at straight attack, the one that's east of Moose. Womp.
That one though
You know what?
that one's an even roll. Hold on, let me look because there might be. They're prone as well.
Right.
And just check and see if prone affects your attack at all before you go
Should
spend the
if
benefit.
We get the
They're
jump.
melee,
That's a
they should
plus
get
2?
a prone thing. I remember that.
I seem to recall something that was prone and getting a +2.
Yep, parry is reduced by 2. So you will absolutely hit.
All right, so normal damage for both.
Yep,
I'm helping.
very
You're
much
helping a
so.
lot. You're turning these misses into kisses with my axe.
Good lord! Which one would you like that to be?
Let's make that the one in front of, like the one that's just beside Moose.
Right? You just sort
Up to the
of drop.
east.
You basically like drop your axe on them, effectively, like because they're laying down. Like as you're getting it ready to like grip and just smash their head in. So they're done.
And this is the one between us.
Excellent.
Much
Much less impressive. Do you want to spend a Benny on that, or do you want to?
My last Benny. Reroll.
Much better.
There we go.
So that will be enough. Let me check if it has armor. Does it have an actual armor rating? Sure does. So your armor piercing of 2 will reduce its toughness by 2, bringing its toughness down to a 10. So it means you got 13, so that means you shake and wound it, it drops.
I let out a mighty bellow.
Excellent. You bellow victoriously as Fabulosa. You are still vulnerable. It is your action. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so the one in front of me is shaken. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab it.
Correct.
I'm gonna stab it.
Excellent. Excellent.
We could have been friends.
ahead.
You could have been my schnooky. Do I get a bonus for it being shaken?
You could have
No.
been Hobae's mount.
You do not get a bonus for it being shaken, but you can wild attack at it if you so choose.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And
I don't think I get a bonus for flanking or gang up because everybody's slightly out of range, right?
right, yeah, there's nobody close by to flank it.
All right. So and
Not allowed to move after those attacks, was I?
Oh, you can. Yeah, absolutely. You still have
Yep.
pace, so you could step in and give a gang
Okay.
up bonus.
and wild attack is a plus
Okay.
2 or plus 3.
+2 to both. +2 to hit and damage.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna attack twice then, so that'll be a net +1.
Right.
And you do
Wham!
get the gang up. I wasn't aware I could move after. I thought it was like an all-out, all-or-nothing thing.
Oh yeah, no, you can absolutely move. All right, so that will absolutely hit with the
That's-
What's that?
I know. I got it. It's all good.
And then number 2.
And attack number 2 hits with a raise. So
How can you tell it
you'll
has a
roll the
raise?
first damage.
I don't see it.
If you get 4 over what the green doesn't matter. The green
Oh,
means
okay.
that you aced at some point. If you're 4 over the target, that's a raise.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
then
so
in that
9
case,
and above.
there we go. So a 5 and then a 15 damage.
Yeah, the 15. You basically bring your sword down, and how do we end this poor dire hyena's?
Oh, I
day?
think just like flip the sword around and just do the whole like split into its spine right at where the shoulders join the neck.
There's a satisfying crunch as the sands of Asherak grow red with
Oh,
hyena blood. Anything else?
I love the feeling of life leaving a creature beneath my. No, you know that's kind of creepy. Never mind. Whoa, what's next? Lunch?
That brings us to Hobae. There's still one up.
There's one
Absolutely.
behind you.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That one's
So-
hardcore to get past us.
You
Yes.
sneaky little. Oh, I can't stay mad at
Poor
you.
hyena.
8-foot tall hyena.
Sneaky
Yeah, so this
little
is eight.
gigantic
How much?
hyena.
How much space is
Oh,
between its
hidden
legs?
away back there.
Probably. Are you asking if there's enough for you to get under there?
Yeah, because I'm 3'4".
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
didn't realize you were like a little hobbit guy.
Yeah, I'm a desert
Yeah.
halfling.
So funny story. One
I
of
somehow
the
missed that entirely. I don't know why.
Ubuntu or Teeny. One of the setting rules that is in play here. I didn't even think about this, but this actually will apply, I believe, to you. Is giant foes. So if you are 2 or more scales smaller, I don't think you are. You're still a medium. You're not a small scale creature, are you? What's your size?
I'm -1.
Okay, yeah.
So he is
Unfortunately.
small
I'm
scale.
still.
Because
No, there's like
everyone's
size and then there's-
0. I'm
Yeah.
+1, and he's
Right,
-1.
but-
So
It doesn't work quite the same way in Savage Worlds. So your scales.
I think the next scale starts at -2.
Yeah, there's a range within each scale. So like normal scale is -1 to +3. So unfortunately, it doesn't apply to this. But if you're fighting a creature that's much bigger than you, you can do shit like climb on it and whatnot and get bonuses. That might come into play here momentarily, though. So unfortunately, no bonuses, but you can absolutely slide in between its legs or whatnot.
Okay, yeah, I just want to try to get onto the other side of it. So, yeah, and as I'm running, I will make my my sword attack.
Excellent. So
Basically,
you're gonna try to like open it from beneath, basically. I love it.
the soft underbelly. My verhigging skill. Well, that's not what you want. I'm going
you
to
want a
use
Benny?
Benny. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again.
Come on, Hobae.
Ah! You duck under, sword up, sort of slide the full length underneath it. You may go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. Oh, not my bow damage, my sword damage.
Unfortunately, it is far too thick-skinned to be imperiled by such a thing, unless you want to spend a Benny and try.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You never know.
do.
You never know when you might ace.
Okay, let's try. No.
Not bad, but not enough to pierce the skin, unfortunately.
All right.
It does yelp, though. I mean, it didn't like that for sure. It lets
least
out a
I'm
good
not-
yipe.
At least I'm not pinned by the wall anymore.
Right? No, yeah, you got some movement. All right. So that will bring us around to Oonar.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swoop over here, and
Right?
once again, kind of, now that I'm in range, I'm gonna be like that ooze is definitely coming. Just so you know. And then I'm going to shoot bugs at this hyena.
love that
Excellent.
I was like, yeah, that ooze still
It's
still
definitely coming. It's on its way.
Any day now.
Gross.
Nice. That is a hit and a raise.
Ooh, that means I get
So,
extra damage.
yep. Go ahead and roll that damage.
I'm just gonna roll normal damage. I'll roll an extra d6.
The bonus damage is a d6, so
Oh, okay, it's on there.
yeah.
I see
If you had also gotten if you'd gotten some additional way of raising it, there would be another D roll, but that's
Yep.
bonus damage is built into it. So that's an 11. So you hit it and that shakes it. It is.
Should I re-roll that? See if I can get better.
You certainly can if you want to try to see if you can get higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna gamble.
Right? Give it a shot. You got bennies to
I
burn.
rolled the
Yeah,
exact
well.
same thing.
That's how bennies have been going.
You can burn another benny if you want. You're welcome to.
Use it while you ooze it.
I was gonna say, do I want to save those when we're fighting a freaking ooze? I don't know. Screw it. It's one shot. Nope.
Nope, no good.
I can't roll for crap.
You did your best. You do shake it though, so it is
It's scaling.
it is shaken. It was not a completely futile attempt. And that brings us to Ssuya. So what do you got, Ssuya?
He was just gonna eat it for breakfast.
All right. Okay. Well, stabbing worked really well last time, so let's try that again.
I like it.
All right. Bam. Oh, do I need to move closer to do that?
Yeah, you
No,
will
I
need to
don't.
run in on it. So the
Okay.
bright side, if you do stab it, is you have enough movement so you can get your 1, 2 basically to step in, and that
Yep.
will trigger the gang up as well because.
Oh, goody.
Hope.
All right, let's go.
Hobae's there. Nice. So that is a hit and a
Right.
raise.
Woo. Roll
So
damage.
we're gonna roll damage. All right, so it's a total of 9. You could Benny it, try to get more. That was a pretty low roll on your strength plus d6, but it's up to you.
How weak is? I don't know. I don't want to lose all my
It-
damage
it-
and not do anything.
Currently, you're not going to deal any damage to it.
Oh, nothing.
it-
Okay, so I better.
Yeah,
go again.
you'll scrape off of its hide basically.
Okay.
All right, a noble attempt. You can spend Bennies till you're out, or you can let it lie. You did your best.
I'll spend one more.
All right, you never know. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh.
You
When he
tried.
hates us today.
I
It's
don't
really
like this
being-
whole like you do nothing when you already hit it. I find that's kind of annoying.
It's really being
Well,
mean.
it's like a soak or armor thing. Oh,
Yeah,
have I
basically,
been-
you're hitting
my
it.
toughness is high. Has that mattered?
Yes, I've
Oh, okay.
calculated the damage against your toughness. So effectively, you're hitting it, but it's a glancing blow.
It just feels very frustrating as a player.
I can understand that. The bright side is you now grossly outnumber this thing. So you do
Yay.
have that going for you. All right, so that brings us to our stone builder who is going to take this time to move. It starts just sort of, you all hear the sloshing, really. I think the only one of you who might be high enough to see it at this point would be Oonar, as it starts to like pour out of the bottom of its home.
That thing looks real gross and real big.
Mm-hmm.
And the dire hyena is going to spend a Benny so that they can unshake, because they're not playing around with like rolling for it. And they're not stupid, so they're going to absolutely try to run away. They're done with this fight. Their whole pack is dead.
You
They're
join
not
our
happy.
pack. Just saying.
Now,
Do you
because
want
it
a
is
necromancer hyena?
No, they would stink.
just checking real quick.
I mean, they already stink.
Hmm.
So, because they moved past you without, they're basically withdrawing. Both of you will get a free fighting attack. So Hobae and Ssuya will get a free fighting attack against it as it runs past.
All right, I'll take that.
Get it, Ssuya.
Nice. That is a hit. It is unfortunately not a raise, but it's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Damage. Nope.
No joy. You scrape your sword along its hide as it dashes past you.
I have no need to attack this thing if it's running away.
Okay. You let it run past, and it yipes
I
and
knew it.
screeches and screams. That ends our turn. We will remove all of your turns. We will start a new initiative round. Let me recall the card out of Buddy's hand here.
How tall is this ooze? I know it's big.
At the moment, it's sort of spread out. It's spreading out like over the ground, so it's not very high at the moment. It can reach a height up to, I believe, 20 yards. Sorry, 36 inches, so that would be 64 yards that it could go. 64 yards. It can go in any direction. That would be very, very, very spread out. But it's big.
That's cool.
It weighs around 30 tons, probably. So, let me pop that out real quick. You'll one to good friend Hobae.
Every time I see Jack for a second, I think we got a Joker and I get excited, and then I realize that it's not a Joker and I get sad.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. But Ssuya does have a queen, though.
All right. Looks like my extra card is a 5, so I will move down a bit in initiative.
I'm sorry, what was it?
My extra card is a 5, so I should.
A 5, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'll move down.
Excellent, thank you. Well, actually, you won't, because yeah, you will. You'll be below the stone builders, I guess, as opposed to, because I mean the only one that would be below you is Fabulosa anyway. But the first action does go to Ssuya. What would you like to do?
All right. Do I know anything about, like, do I have any background knowledge?
If I recall properly, you did not make the roll to recognize it earlier, so I would let you go ahead and make your choice of an academics or occult roll at normal, or a general knowledge roll at -2.
Okay, let's do academics.
All right.
Okay.
Nothing springs to mind about it. You know that it's a giant ooze. Your basic knowledge of oozes is that, generally speaking, if you damage them, they split. And generally speaking, they prefer to try to engulf and suffocate their enemies. So those would be the things that would spring to mind.
So magic might be more effective than, like, stabbing it.
Much more likely.
All right, how close do I need to get this thing to
Quickly,
magic
let's
opponent?
stab it.
That depends on what spell you're looking at.
Burst?
So burst is a cone template. Cone template is... ...18 yards, so that's 9 squares. So you
And
would
how many
have to
squares
get
can I
it.
move?
6,
so
if
if
I
you-
recall.
If you got here, 6 unless you have something that makes your pace faster, or if you use a multi attack to run, you might be able to get a little bit faster. But using a multi attack to run is always kind of a pain, because you may wind up literally like rolling lower than your actual running would be because of the penalty. So yeah, if you get there, you can hit it.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Okay. Attack. I mean, I know this thing is a threat, I guess, is the other question. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous for sure.
Yeah. And we have to go past it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
We could run past it.
You could try to run past it. That
How
is an
fast
option.
are they?
Slow.
All right, everyone run! Blast it!
All right. You blast it, and it jiggles and doesn't seem to have any sort of a response to it. It just sort of.
All right, when I said everyone run, I meant everyone. Let's go!
All right. You've moved your whole pace, so you're where you're at. Is there any? And you've got no multi-action left. So, Moose, what do you got?
So what did Ssuya just do?
What's your blast made out of?
I think theirs
Ssuya?
was fire.
It was fire last time, I think.
Was it fire? Okay. So yeah, so she ran up and like shuriken at it, and like this whole cone of flame came out, and it just jiggled the ooze a little bit. The ooze did not seem.
jiggled the ooze.
It seemed unbothered. It was like
And then
slapping
what
a Jello mold, basically.
And then she said what? She was like, actually, let's
run.
Was that
Yeah.
Natasha? Actually, let's run.
A little.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going north-ish,
Yeah.
could probably run. Is everyone good with run/flying?
I can't do the flying, but the running sounds fine.
I'm going to lead the way with running that. Well, maybe others can't run as. What's the running? How does that sprinting work?
So the way it works is you
Outrun
have,
the ooze.
if you go by your pace on your die or on your sheet, there's a little die icon at the bottom of next to the word pace. You
Right.
click on that, and that's your running die. So it'll tell you how many inches you can move.
It just says 5.
Right, and then you hit the die. You click on it, so it'll roll.
There's no die beside it.
There's now a D20 icon, looking icon next to pace.
Oh, there we go. I had to go into
Yeah, you have to have the editable view
Yeah.
open.
It's really weird how a lot of the icons only show up when it's editable.
Yeah, the non-editable view is not great. I always forget. I just turn it off. I never use the locked view.
Okay,
I understand
so
why it's there.
But the roll didn't show up, or did it show up?
Moose runs 10 inches.
Oh, there we go. I see.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the roll; it just gives you the total. I don't know
So I
why the
can
running
move
works that way, but it does.
10.
Yep, 10
and
squares.
Diagonal counts as what? 1.5.
Is one. It's one. There's no.
Oh,
there's
it's
no
one.
funny math. Yeah.
No funny math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, Oonar. What you got?
Yeah, Unar's pace is already ridiculous when she's flying, so. I have a pace of 12. Just in the air.
Yeah,
Distract it.
and you can still add your running die to that pace.
Oh,
That said-
you add the running die to that pace?
You can if you just run, yeah. Like if you sprint, you can still use your running die when you're flying. Alternatively, you could swoop over top of it and drop a stun or something.
I'm trying to mess with it, yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
What do you got in mind?
Fear.
Nice.
So it just needs to make I still need to cast it, right?
Yep. Yeah. So you make
makes the
your
fear roll.
casting roll because it'll make a fear roll. If you get a raise on your casting roll, it makes the fear roll at -2. All right. So you will hit. There's no raise, but you do hit. And I just want to double check that there's nothing about oozes that. All right. It is immune to intimidation, but it is not immune to fear. You succeeded on your fear roll. I believe
How does
means it
that
just
work?
makes
It can't be afraid, but it can be intimidated.
Because
No,
fear.
it can be afraid. It cannot
can-
be intimidated.
Right. Yeah. Because there's so many things that can create fear in that have nothing to do with like I'm
Like
scared.
you can't
of
go up to it and like puff your chest out and be like, ooh,
Back off,
and
ooze.
like,
Right.
yeah.
But if a dragon
But it
rolls up
can
and
have
be like, oh shit.
instinctual
that-
fear.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So.
The other way around is funny too.
Yes, very much so. So
Immune to fear, but you can like bully it.
one of my favorite things about making fear rolls is the icon on the on the Roll20 sheet is hilarious. Oh my god! All right.
Oh,
So yeah, it lets out like this, like
You botched the
sort of noise. It's not good. And now
it's afraid of bats.
It's phobia of bats. It's
it's afraid of bats. The stone builder is
Oh my
afraid
god,
of
are we
bats.
just bullying this poor ooze?
I
Yeah.
just made it afraid of bats.
It's like,
Forever.
you're on my lawn making all this noise. I'm going back to bed. Yeah, it clearly
You attack
is
the wild
terrifying.
hyenas I like to feed.
Are any of you
We killed its
pushing-
pet dogs, and now we're just.
Are any of you pushing the combat forward, or is your plan to run away?
I think we scare it and we leave.
Yeah, I would like to bravely run away.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
We
You do so.
bravely run away.
Also, I just imagine that maybe there's bats living in its cave, and now it's like, holy shit, I gotta find a new place to live.
It could be.
We could take its home.
You flee successfully.
There's one hyena left.
Did anybody want to? Yeah, I assume.
You let it live, Ssuya. You said live and let live.
Was
Yeah, so there's
anybody
one left.
injured? Is there any treatments, healing,
Yes,
whether that be mundane healing?
I
Christopher
had a
Pike
wound.
was destroyed.
That's true. You are down a spear.
I think Hobae and Moose took a wound.
No, I soaked it, so I didn't wind up taking
Oh, really?
one. Yeah.
Nice. So just Moose again.
I can try to do some basic first aid using survival if you want.
Poor moose.
Oh. But did you see how many of them I got?
You killed many.
You have so many.
Do we
I
heal
helped.
overnight?
No, you make if you don't get treatment or use magic within the first hour, or use a greater healing spell, you get to make a healing roll once every 5 days.
I feel like Natasha
Okay.
should probably heal within the hour after
I
combat.
suppose I could do that.
Yeah. So if you're gonna use your healing spell, who all are you gonna basically try to heal everybody? You should
Is
be
everyone
down.
injured?
Well, everybody,
It's literally
everybody
just
who
Moose.
is injured. Is it just Moose?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just one person.
Okay, then you should be good. Yeah, you should still have.
Fabulosa, did you? You dodged most things, right?
All right, do I use the healing power then, or
You can do first aid and you try the healing skill first if you want to save the power points, but you're gonna rest anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. Hold on.
we're gonna rest anyway, right? So tell stories of our epic bullying.
You want to drop a Benny on that?
I guess I better, right? Because that's useless, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd have to spend for. Well, otherwise you wouldn't be able to magically heal it at all.
Let's give it a try.
Once you
Oh.
attempt. Oh my goodness, these guys hate you.
They really do. They don't want to succeed at anything.
I don't know why the dice are beating you up so bad today.
Now I'm exhausted and you're still injured.
You can make a healing skill roll to see if you can just take care of it the old-fashioned way.
All right, let's just try that.
Much
I
better.
have a
That is a
bandage.
hit that will reduce your wound by 1.
Try ancient magics, and that doesn't work. You just like slap a
Band-Aid.
bat.
Yeah.
It's like that meme with the that tape meme where he like slaps
Yeah.
the water coming out. Oh,
Exactly.
It's a Hello Uzi band-aid.
thank you.
That's cute.
I love Hello Uzi.
All right. You've managed to fight your way past the hyenas. You scared the ooze and then got away successfully. You, according to the map, you're probably about a 2 to 3 hour journey from the ruins by the time you set up to make camp. It is getting dark though, and you have had a bit of a time. So
That
pressing
poor
on-
is going. We're in Bat Country.
Can't live here. It's bat country.
So pressing is pressing on would be probably detrimental. You're welcome to do so if you choose, but otherwise you can make camp for the night.
I'm
Why is
passing
it
out.
detrimental?
Pressing on
for
at this
power points.
point, right?
and-
Gaining power points, all that jazz. Chance to sit and just eat and relax. Also, this is an opportunity if any of you, if there's anything that you all want to discuss, if there's anything that you want to try to figure out, if there's any checks that you want to make based on information that you've gained so far throughout the story, now would be a perfect time to do it since we're doing a little bit of downtime.
Does anyone have a haft?
I don't think so.
Or a mop? Anything that I could just put the tip on?
I have an umbrella.
Oh, that's probably too short.
Yes, out here there isn't a lot of
Wood.
wood
I
to be
have a
found.
spear.
Could I have your spear?
You can borrow it.
Yes, I would like that very much.
Aye.
Excellent. You a little act of kindness. You give the spear to Fabulosa. You feel warmed by the gesture.
My arm is complete again!
Was that your only weapon, Ssuya?
I said borrow.
I know, but if we get into a fight, do you have a backup weapon? I'm assuming she
does
wants
anyone?
to borrow it through the next fight. Well, I could give you one. I have a weapon. I was going to offer it to you. I'm trying to be nice.
Oh, thank you.
It's not as good as a spear, but it's something. And I have a dagger / throwing knife
Nothing is as
that
good
I'm
as a spear.
not really using, so I'll give it to Ssuya for personal protection. So I can just fly up in the sky.
Ssuya, for your kindness, I would buy this spear from you. Here. I will trade you the greatest treasure in the land.
It's a fucking
This-
rock.
This rock.
A fucking rock. Do you have any other rocks?
I just got a bunch of...
Look, I said borrow. You have to give it back eventually. Just. I don't want to take your rock. I don't want to take your
actually.
special rock.
It's a pretty good
Could
rock.
be
but I
worth
haven't used
more
it.
than the spear.
I just have these, like, strange spherical coins.
Can I look and see what is there?
Yeah, totally. I think she still has... How much gold does she still have? Or coinage? The answer may surprise you. I think she still has, like... 18
this
gold
is a
left.
lot. I have 150 riches.
No, okay,
don't-
no, you keep those coins safe for now. You when we find a better weapon along the way, we'll kind of figure out what makes sense.
All right, but for the meanwhile, are you all right if I name this one? Weapons work better if you've named them, unless you've already named it.
I have a feeling there's nothing I can do to prevent it.
I shall call you Hitney Spears.
Yep, that was worth it.
The last one was Christopher Pike, yeah.
Yes.
But excellent. Is there any other?
We should hire
Sure.
someone just to follow Fabulosa around with a little snare drum and just do.
I'll do it.
Rim shots? Absolutely.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you all would like to do before you rest?
Yeah, I will.
Can I
Oh, go ahead.
can I roll another academics on this place or anything? Or like common monsters or stories or myths around this area?
Sure. I'll let you make an academics roll. Absolutely.
Or like research or I don't know.
If you want to go through,
No, academics is better.
So I was going to say, if you wanted to go through the stuff that you got from that dude's pack, from the orc's pack.
Oh
you
yeah.
arguably make a research roll. Or if you want to do academics and maybe hand it off to somebody else, do research, that would be
My
possible.
research is only D4, so I don't know if someone has a better one.
I have a D4 minus 2. That's different. Not better, but
All right, well, let's give it a go. Let's research what we got. So we have stuff.
Sure.
Oh,
All right. No, Joy, do you want to burn a Benny? We are at the end of the session. So.
I'll academic it at you too.
Excellent.
yeah, I'll give it a reroll.
I'm pretty
Oh,
smart,
Jeez.
apparently.
Wonderful.
Apparently, yeah.
Does anybody else have any other skill rolls they want to make about knowledge? Did you want to?
Oh, that's better.
Can I do a survival?
Sure. How about for Hobae? Anything that Hobae would
Yeah.
like to drop?
I mean, I can use survival to try to figure out what might be lurking in the area, just like wildlife wise, I imagine.
Sure. Go ahead and give it a shot with survival.
We're all rolling okay on these rolls. But in combat, it's like 1, 2.
Oh, wonderful. All right. So going through in order of what you sort of sort out. Fabulosa, your unskilled roll was for research.
yeah, I'm just like reading over shoulders and making like
So
shrewd observations.
So what I'm going to treat that as is going to be a help action, right? Because that's the main action that the Ssuya was doing. So what that does is that adds, if you get a hit, that adds a +1. If you get a raise, that adds a +2. So with Ssuya's research roll, that does bring it up to a 10. Unfortunately, that's not enough to count as a second raise, but it is a first raise. So, bearing that in mind, Ssuya, as you're going through these documents, you start to realize that, according to the research that this orc that you had found was doing, the ritual that they were looking for, this restore the land true ritual, supposedly will undo any unnatural pollution, damage, or crafted structures within 100 miles of where it's cast.
Okay.
So it effectively just renews the land, making it fertile, making it teeming with life, undoing any sort of magic or curses.
Yeah.
This is the type of thing that just about every religious organization on Asherak would probably kill for.
Okay. So wait, is this
It
a
is.
this is what? This is a curse, a spell? What?
The spell, it's a true ritual. True rituals usually require like multiple spellcasters spending multiple hours. There's often
Okay,
a
we have
sacrifice
this
of some
spell?
sort involved. No,
True
this is where he
rituals-
believes. So go ahead.
Where it is, so we're looking for it.
Yeah, he believes that is in the archive in the ruins of this city.
And
Okay,
so
so
she
target.
just discovered which one it possibly could be.
Well, you knew before it was restore. It was called Restore the Land, but she just
Right.
her and Furiosa just figured out exactly what it supposedly does.
Ooh.
With that, you'll be able to ask me follow-up questions about that ritual if you have any. You can discuss it as a group as well.
Yeah,
But first,
I'll
let me get-
explain this out loud to the group.
Sure, let me get everybody else's knowledge is knocked out too. So, Oonar, you do know that this region, specifically the city of Petals and the surrounding area, because of the sort of academic nature and history of the place, once you get into the ruins, it was said that every surface had in like history or artistic, some sort of like writing on it.
Okay.
That there was anywhere you could go, you'd be able to read, you'd be able to learn things. Now, you know, with arrays, you know that that's probably an exaggeration, but probably not an untruth. Like, chances are good that there are plaques, engravings, things scattered around the city that'll be full of knowledge that was lost when Asherak was destroyed in the calamity.
Cool.
And then just with survival, Moose, you're aware that you're certainly not outside of the area where you might run into some more hyenas, more of the scorpions. You're fairly certain, tracks-wise, you haven't seen anything to indicate that sandmaskers are nearby, but you know that they could be in this environment as well. Whereas, probably not. Stone builders usually have about a 30 or 40 mile radius around there. They don't like being by one another. So when they split off, they go off in the different directions. But you would know, Hobae, with your 2 raises that you got, that you're definitely like right in the middle of the areas where you might run across cultists of the Flayed God. You want to keep a watch out. There are also creatures around here, aside from the hyenas, there are creatures around here called King's Hounds. King's Hounds were allegedly made by the Titan Hreinruk and given to some of his followers. Hreinruk was the Titan of hunting. And they were given to some of his followers to basically help them cull, back when Asherak was, vibrant and full of life, to help them cull herds. Unfortunately, in the calamity, they were severely damaged and became a little twisted. So now they just wander Asherak looking for things to eat. Most importantly, though, you also know that there is, if the map is to be believed, probably another hour north of the ruins, you know of a place where there's a giant Asherak tortoise shell. And these act as like an oasis. They're a place that people rely on for safety. They generate their own moisture, so you can actually go inside and get water. So you know that
not just a mirage.
Right. So you know if things get dicey, you have a place to run that's just an hour north of the ruins.
Okay. So, I will relay that to the party, and I will also mark upon the map that location, just kind of just show everybody.
In that case, then, does anyone have any follow-up questions or other issues about that lore dump?
Would that area attract any threats to it as well?
If people are aware of the location, like this is a ruin that people have been looking for since the Divine War.
It wouldn't attract animals, though?
There's nothing about it that strikes you as it would be more or less likely to.
Okay.
You know, there might be some animals.
Okay.
As you bring up animals, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, restore the land. That just sounds like a gardening project with more paperwork. Are we sure we want to do this?
I think it was paperwork, honestly.
Is it just paperwork?
Sure
All right.
If
Can
there's
our big
paperwork,
bad
I
seriously
will
be
do it.
the ooze HOA?
Not the Home Oozers Association.
You didn't fill out the paperwork for this gardening project?
Nobody on the Home
And you
Oozers
left hyena
Association.
corpses
I
all over?
loved Home Losers
Thank you.
Association.
The other thing that
We did just kind of mess with it.
did Oonar have any questions or things to share, or any other?
Nope, I'm good.
Right. One last thing occurs to Hobae. You realize that you're in one of probably 5 areas on Asherak that rumors have indicated maybe the lair of the Dust Rack Dragon. The Rack Dragons of Scarred Lands are basically false dragons that the Titans created to act as generals in their armies, that were made from elemental rack, basically elemental energy that was poisoned by corruption and strong negative emotion. The dust rack dragons were a different kind of dragon before the Divine War, but when the calamity hit, they turned into dust rack dragons and killed each other rather violently. As far as rumors suggest, there's only one left alive, who is incredibly dangerous, but is also, since the last other dust rack was destroyed, there are people who claim that they've become more of like a sage. So like rather than running around just killing things, they're running around gathering information, just hoarding information rather than like coin or money or things like that.
Okay. I'm going to keep that information to myself for the moment.
Glorious. All right. Well, in that case, the sun will set on our heroes on Asherak, and we will start off our next session with a little look into what that watch looks like for the night. Any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns before we button things up for the evening?
Oh, it's good.
Good job, everyone.
Can I complain about Roll20's RNG?
Absolutely.
today?
We will all complain about Roll20. Listen, I am A-okay with if everybody wants to go to Analog Dice next time and just use our Roll20 to track our things.
Oh my
I'm
God.
fine.
I'm
with
fine with Roll20 because the
No,
character
I like it.
sheet's
It's
on
fun.
No, it seems to work well.
Yeah.
Just random
All
is
right.
random.
Rock and roll. Well, let's hope that it behaves itself better. Once again, I would like to just remind you all the Kickstarter is active for the Scarlands Player's Guide for Savage Worlds. We are, last I looked, about $400 from unlocking our next stretch goal.
Ooh.
So if you've not yet gotten involved, please do come over and check that out. I would love it if you would step into this world with us. Everybody, real quick, since we're running out of time, starting with Kelly, name, who you played, anything you want to share with the class?
Kelly, Fabulosa, I love you.
Love you too. How about next up, Natasha? Let's have yours.
Hi, I'm Natasha. You can find me here on Twitch, Natasha Tuskovich Designs. I got a Kickstarter over at Witch's Path. There's a link in the chat. Go check it out. This game was great. I liked all of our little interesting ways of dealing with problems.
Thank you.
Trying and failing to
Sure.
stab them.
And then that, I guess, will bring us around to Cal.
Hello. Yep. I've been Kal. I played Moose. Spin around in circle with axe seemed to work. I guess there's something to be said.
There is. There's a lot.
When in doubt, spin in circle with axe.
Big swing.
Never
Swing
Preferably
away.
Not near your friends. Yeah.
If you're a M. Night Shyamalan fan, swing away.
Or a Joaquin Phoenix.
Or Joaquin Phoenix.
fan.
That's valid. Stuart. You're
Hey
perfect.
guys, I'm Stuart Phoenix. I was Hobae. I will be Hobae again, and make good choices.
Please do. And then last but never least, Dixie.
Hi, I'm Dixie. I've been Oonar. Curse Player's Guide has just under 24 hours left funding on Kickstarter. Go check that out if you can. But also
Please
go
do.
check out this Kickstarter because they are both important.
Exactly, and you can get both. There's treat yourself. The holidays are coming up. Get yourself 2 games. While you're back in the Curseborn Player's Guide, add on a core book too.
Get a
Be a
couple more
ghost in
gifts for
that.
everyone else.
Yeah, and get your Witch's Path while you're at it. See, you got holiday gifts. It's all lining up. It's beautiful. All right, I've been Travis. I've been running the game. I've been very grateful for the platform, Kelly. Thank you for letting me be here. Thank you so much to the players for being here and suffering along with us on the Roll20 issues. And everybody have a happy and safe Halloween, please. Take care of yourselves and each other. The world is a dark place. Be the light in somebody else's life. I'll see you all.
Oh my God, look at that animal.
It's a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
Vegeta. Can
It's
I
so
catch
funny.
it?
I'm gonna die.
It's Bowie.
Oh.
Bye, Bowie.
Oh. Bye, Bowie.